Uh-oh, Jimmy sprained his ankle.
Oh, series over. Well, no, that is series over.
Oh, that's definitely series over.
Damn, Bo. All right, mic check, mic check.
Udonis Udonis Haslam gonna be like, well, guys, it's my turn.
Nah, you gonna be in the infirmary after this. He was. And he should. He
got a tech off the bench. Yeah,
he done. Yeah, all that. What'd he do? Let me see how bad it is.
Nah, I know it ain't.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad one.
Hopefully it's not Achilles.
Yeah, it's not Achilles. It's not Achilles.
That's a bad one.
That's the ankle, though. That's the ankle.
And to be hooping like that. All right, so this is episode
243.
And we're clearly
that doesn't hurt that bad.
We're distressed right now.
It's happening, baby. 43.
Jimmy Butler was having another incredible game, beating the Knicks in Madison Square Garden, and he rolled his ankle.
He about to have a Willis Reed moment.
I hope so.
We don't know what happened. It just happened.
I don't like the Knicks, though.
You know, Willis Reed didn't do nothing when he got back in the game.
No, he was a decoy.
He had 2 straight shots when he came back.
4 points.
He had 2 straight.
He was like,
that was a momentum change.
I believe he was like 2 for 9.
He was a decoy for sure, though. Like all he did was just
he came back in and hit 2 jump shots.
What's my man name? They wear the crazy ass suits.
Walt Frazier.
Walt Frazier.
Yeah, he went off for 30.
He had 36 that game.
Yeah.
Was y'all pop still? I mean, he every goddamn well.
My dad just told me something.
It was incredible. I'm sure.
Yes. Damn, I forgot what it was. I'll think of it and I'll
Man,
bring
I
it
like
back.
that shit.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
JF, baby, that JF alternate, that Bulls alternate.
I like
that's
that.
Right,
shit.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that pinstripe, baby. You like that?
Dude, I'm looking at me. This is 243.
Like I said, 43
we gonna go right to KC since he missed last week for a good reason. And happy birthday, brother!
Appreciate
on
it.
camera. Happy birthday to you. What you make this year anyway? How old are you now?
35.
Man, you getting close.
Wow,
you getting close. Yeah, you getting close.
Oh, I've been feeling it.
But how was your birthday weekend, sir?
The weekend was great. Went to go see Usher.
So I've been hearing stories. I know you told me personally that, there was a bunch of celebrities and stuff in there, but I've been hearing their stories about the environment and in the space. So what's your
it was amazing. Like everybody, mind you, we was dead ass tired. My wife and I was dead ass tired because like the time change whooped our ass the entire trip. But the concert started at 9. Which was 11 our time. So, you know what I'm saying? I was fighting for my life at that point. And sometimes I was like literally kind of dozing off, but it was still like, it was cool. We sat up, but like everything is so close that, we got everything. We saw everything. All the celebs came. They came, you know how people graduate from high school, probably like Phil. If he pulled up at a Yates game,
he'd give you a prize. We gonna get into the tights in a little bit. Don't worry.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know that boy Phil. That's how the celebs was pulling up to
Were
the
you there the
concert.
night Joe Budden was there?
That was the same
So that
night.
was the same night.
All of them was there.
Okay.
Yeah, the Atlanta niggas
Nelly, Polo the Don, Lil Baby was there.
QC.
Yeah, QC dude was there. It was a lot. Like, it was a whole bunch of people. And like I said, it's so...
Babyface?
I don't think I seen or heard him.
Because they went
He shouted out the other guy, though.
Jonte Austin?
No, Jonte Austin was there, but what's the LaFace?
L.A. Reid.
L.A. Reid.
L.A. Reid, yeah.
L.A. Reid. He was there.
So I'm saying all the Atlanta people went to
everybody
support.
was there. Like, shit was crazy. And so, like... Everybody who said Chris Brown could stick with this man in the verses need to apologize.
No.
This dude really performed for almost 3 hours nonstop. And his whole set was like literally broken down in songs that correlated to a story. So everything was sync in from front to finish, everything like it ended up going together as a story of his career. That shit was amazing. And he danced and sang live the entire time.
So do you think he could do the Super Bowl? Because that's been the conversation.
He would kill the Super Bowl.
But before they said he didn't have the catalog for it.
What? Who the hell said
Who the
that?
fuck said
Well,
that?
before Jay-Z got involved. Before Jay-Z got
Probably the whites,
involved.
because we sat next to some whites,
And they didn't know none of the songs?
which was crazy because they was all beat and they didn't know. And so what was crazy was my partner texted me on my birthday. It was like, "Happy birthday!" And he was like, "Man, I knew I got this picture from my wife's coworker, and my wife was in the picture. And you can't see me, but I'm sitting next to her." And I said, "Man, that's crazy because them white people was off beat the entire time. And it was the white people that was sitting next to us that was off beat the entire time."
But Usher has global hits. He
But
can
he got
play. He can
global
play.
hits,
He can
bro.
play. Oh my gosh! At the Super Bowl, he can play. Yeah, at the Super Bowl, and
No,
he can play.
I don't know if I could do Super
What you
Bowl.
mean? Yes, he
What?
can. That's a global hit.
Those were last.
Yeah.
I don't know if is
Yes,
a Super
it
Bowl
is.
song.
Yeah, it was a
That's a
global
global hit. It's oh my gosh.
Stats and information. Can you look
And,
up Usher's number ones? Because it's got to be a number one to play at a Super Bowl.
Bro,
Those are global
yeah
hits.
is a number one.
You didn't know what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying.
His answer is yeah.
Number
Yes.
ones. What else?
You got it bad. You remind me, love in this club.
See, I was thinking Love in This Club would probably be the one he could start with.
Oh no,
Love in This Club is a
That's a
global
number
hit
one.
too.
That's a
That's a
global
I
global
was
hit
in the
too.
stands doing dance. Like he was like, you know what I'm saying? I knew all that shit.
But that oh my gosh hit.
Jimmy's still playing.
That
by the
caught
way.
up, he can do caught up. He can play caught up and make and just
Caught
dance
Up
to
is
it.
not a number one.
I know, but
that's
you
what
can
I'm saying, though.
that
He
type
don't
of
have to
song.
do a number.
At Super Bowl, you did
He
a
don't, though.
Type of song though.
How
That's a
he-
Super Bowl song.
How he put everything together. How he put everything together, like everything sync, like it was in sync. He made "You Make Me Wonder" to like a sexy song. Like all the girls was going crazy. It was 5 dudes, you know, on the video they was like dancing and stuff. It was really him, but it was like 5 different dudes, and they was gyrating on the chairs and shit to "You Make Me Wonder," and like these girls was going crazy. The white women next to us, oh my god, and then the black lady next to us, like she was ready to throw panties. Like it was insane. I'm sitting
Did
next to my
Usher
wife.
sing to your woman?
Huh? No,
Did he come around
we
and
was too
sing?
high up.
Oh,
It
Because
wasn't
he
like,
be doing that
but
shit.
it wasn't like we was too high up. It was like literally like our level, and then like right below us, it was like that was the level, like kind of like the second tier level.
You
But
was in
he-
the mezzanine.
yeah. So it was
Yeah.
like, it was just like
Yeah.
his stage, and then the first level, and then the floor,
I
then like
understand.
that level, and then right there.
Yeah.
And so, man, it was crazy though. Like, dude was going into the stands and like dancing and shit. I'm like,
Hey, I
oh.
can picture Usher coming into, let's just say if y'all was on the floor, Usher coming up to y'all and asking you, do you mind? And grabbing her hand, and you like, no. You gonna dance with me, and you battling this nigga.
What?
I can see him battling this nigga.
I could see that.
I mean, but it would
Instead
have
of
it would have to be like it would have to be like My Way or something like that. But like no, I would.
Phil, are
if he
you-
was singing you got it
bad.
bad.
What battle-
I'll
You
probably
that's
start
what I'm
ticking.
saying.
Phil, how are you gonna battle KC in the live? Because we're gonna do a live show here in about 3 weeks. Phil and KC, y'all have to dance battle. Phil, what's your
That
go-to
would've been a
move?
cool switcheroo.
What's your go-to moves?
The typewriter. What is the typewriter?
That MC Hammer shit.
MCL.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get up out this hole.
That nigga typewriting out the
Moonwalk. I'm gonna slide up out this hole, man.
Nah, but now you also went viral for zip lining, and I didn't even know how zip line.
Nah.
Because that's in old Vegas, right?
See, yes,
Near
but
the Gold Nugget.
I've been ziplining before.
Yeah.
And like the scariest one by far was the one in, I believe is in Tulum, where I had to like stand there and like literally like look over the cliff and get pushed off.
Right,
But
right,
this one kind of,
still remember that.
this one messed me up because I'm laying down.
Yeah, you got to Superman it.
Yeah, I'm laying down, and like as soon as the gate open, like I can see all of the Vegas. Man, that shit freaked me out. And then when I'm laying out, like it started off so slow. Like then that whole started moving. Like everything was caught in real time, because what it was, she had got the video package where it was like a GoPro, and it's strapped on our wrist. So it got no place to go but to hold it. Like that's what it was. And so yeah, I was trying to psych myself out by like freestyling, and then when that whole picked up, like it was just a rap.
Nah, I'm blessed that I'm too heavy for zip lining. The time that we were in,
You'd have landed on the MGM.
We were in Tennessee.
And fucked up the fight.
Tennessee, at Dolly Parton's spot. There's like a zip lining thing up in those mountains. And the wife was like, "Oh, we're gonna, huh?"
In her bra?
That's what I was thinking.
Nah,
In them
yeah, she do got them mountains.
Man, them titties been big. Long time ago.
They had the zip lining thing, and it was you go through like the mountains or whatever. And they were like, "Sir, we need to like weigh everybody beforehand." This is when I was probably like 305. And they were like, their exact words were, "We can't guarantee your safety, but you're more than welcome to get on."
Man, folks, mammoth.
Bro, I left.
Mammoth human being.
I left, went back to our little cabin that we had. I drank. Everybody came back in all stressed out.
Damn.
One person got stuck in the middle of one of the things where the people had to come get them. That would have been me. I would have been died. I'd have failed. I'm glad I didn't go.
Me so, man.
Salute to you, brother, for doing that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been me.
And so the difference on this joint was that I told y'all, but I was actually engaging. Like most of the time when I do it, I just don't care. I'll mute it and just go about my business. But I was like, you know what? That don't really work in regards to getting outside of the nose hair.
No doubt.
That won't work.
Yeah.
But that's because I got them to do it. Like go straight to the Pour Horsemen. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start engaging. And then I was just like, man, that's how I know I'm growing as a human. Because it's like one person called me a bitch in the
But
comments.
they don't know you.
They don't. And that's what I was like, this nigga don't know me
At all.
And so I, commandeered it and talked to him, and he subscribed to the podcast.
Hold on, you went to this, you measured them?
No, I just commented to him. I was
you
like,
say?
I sent the gift. I was like, I sent the gift. I was like, man, you're gonna have to go ahead and subscribe to the podcast. I'm gonna have to see you in New Jersey.
He did
he's
say
from
that.
New Jersey. And then he was like, man, this ain't something you want. Some shit like that. But then
Whoop
he
your
still
ass.
subscribed. And so I, charged it to the game. So
Yeah,
I
I
was
wanted
like,
to DM him and be like, I'm gonna be in New Jersey in 3 weeks. I'll pull up. Like, why not?
Bro, these people don't want to smoke with us.
But
Yeah, they'll murder you.
that's what comes with
I mean,
the
well,
growth.
they'll do that, but they don't want to do that.
But since turning 35, oh my gosh, I felt.
Are you gonna start wearing tights like Phil? What is going on? What?
Hold on.
You talked about
Get
tights.
back to your
You
story.
talked about tights 3 weeks ago from JC. You came in today. Now your tights are knee length.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them see my new tights.
They came like
And them hoes white. Like I wouldn't have said none of them hoes was black. Them
Why
hoes
are
white.
you?
You
why
wanted
are you,
us to see your
Why are you
tights.
getting ready to hoop after the pod?
Man, it's going down.
Well, look like Byron Scott.
Phil, we're checking in with you again, like always. The magnesium seems to be helping.
It's crazy,
The
bro.
sea moss. Are you taking sea moss yet?
Shit, I probably take all that. My
Are you taking
equilibrium
CMOS?
is off.
No, I'm not.
Are you taking chlorophyll?
chlorophyll?
More like
Are you? What are you doing to be healthy, brother? We need to know.
Man,
Have you done
man.
these push-ups?
Oh yeah, I did start the push-ups.
Okay, how many have
Yeah.
you done?
30.
What? 30?
Yeah.
In a week?
Then y'all told me to
No, it's
pace
been a week.
myself.
It's
Oh.
been- I did not tell you to pace yourself. I said
That's crazy.
I said do
You only
10 every
did 30?
commercial.
Yeah, man. I
You
got-
been waking up and doing 5 push-ups a day?
Hey, man, I got to start. Hey, man, don't worry about this. Why you looking at me?
You wake up, thank you God for a beautiful day, and then hit 5 push-ups and go brush your
Yeah,
damn
we
teeth.
trying to get it right.
So you've done 30 total push-ups in a week.
Yeah, I'm gonna up it to
I'm ready.
35, 36 this week.
Why 36?
I mean,
Increments
listen,
at least
bro.
a 5.
No, this is
35.
what you should do.
You're not gonna make it, bro.
Do
Like,
your
I'm
age.
gonna ramp up when the summertime
Do your
come.
age.
it is the
Every
summer
day, every
time.
morning. Do your
Hey, it's
age.
tomorrow, brother.
summer. This is what? Still spring, right?
Nigga, May
is tomorrow.
Tomorrow's tomorrow, but summer don't start until
Till June, right?
No, till
May
Memorial
21st.
Day.
It's
After Memorial Day.
I got time.
So
bro.
start
Time
doing your
for
age,
what?
bro. And just
I'm
push
not
up.
trying to look like
I'm
Mr.
telling
T,
you,
folks.
but that'll
feel
like
me?
stay in your conscience. Like, okay, I need to do.
with the braids and some push-ups, though, you can at least look like Emmanuel quickly. Like,
Who are you trying to look like, bro? What is going on?
Nah, heart braids is live.
Heartbreak.
Heart.
Oh
what's
yeah,
his name?
yeah.
Josh Hart?
Yeah. Nah, nobody, man. I'm just trying to live and maintain, man. That's it. Living through.
I
KC.
asked this dude for a number the other day.
Yeah.
He
tell him what I
replied to
said.
me. He said, "Folks, I ain't got that whole number, man. Like I only talk to y'all and the Lord."
Man, y'all the only people I talk to. Shit.
damn, man.
Why? Your line fucked up?
I picked the over.
On who?
208.
For this rock fight? Like you should. There's none of these games are going over. Like you
Hell
should have
no.
known that from the jump.
They can't score.
Bro,
like
they
that.
can't score at all.
Yeah.
Like first team to 100 is winning this series.
Definitely. Every
Like,
game.
Every game.
I
Every
picked
game.
Miami to win, but I picked the over.
Yeah, nah. First
208 total.
first team to
You
100.
still got time.
No,
Nah, it's
we're
over,
43
brother.
seconds.
What?
They can get to 100.
What math are you doing right now?
Still 204.
Yeah, you got.
But they gonna shoot some free throws. They gonna
Nah,
foul.
bro, you're doing the wrong math. You're doing the wrong math.
I don't know. You may
You're doing dirty fit math right now.
This man got a shot.
This is
If he
don't-
make two
don't
free
count
throws,
the buckets till it hurts. That's the math you doing right now. Just like you
I'm
said.
telling you, he may say he got a shot.
He made one.
He made
Okay.
one.
Yeah, but that's still not
Now,
gonna be.
I can
gonna make
see his
two.
logic. If they make one,
They gonna
That's
start
only
fouling.
200.
I know, but,
But
they're
they
gonna
make
hit. They're gonna
106,
make some.
and they make
Let's just say New
frantic
York.
threes.
This is not good content
From
right
either
now.
team.
We're
good. We good. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. So Jerry Springer
Damn.
passed, but I wanted to pose a question.
Okay.
The black community really celebrated and loved on Jerry Springer when he passed. Did we adopt him as like a black uncle, a black grandfather? Like, is Jerry Springer like one of us? Because why did so many people get so sad when Jerry Springer died, bro? All he did was have a
he entertained us.
But it ain't like, okay, we got to put a category with these white folks. You got Adam Sandler, right? We love Adam Sandler, right?
I think
I
Adam
love
Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Do you think Adam Sandler is like
We consider him a bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I don't say all that.
He hooped too.
But we just accept him.
What
We
about
got,
Bill Clinton?
We got John B.
John B is black?
We got Jerry Springer. I'll put him in there. Got Jerry Springer.
Remember Jerry Springer had that movie?
We got Tyler Hero.
Which one?
Oh, I watched that bullshit.
The movie with the lady from Steve Harvey show.
I did watch this.
What was the name of the movie?
Ringmaster.
Can you confirm that, please? Jerry Springer movie.
I already
Yeah.
confirmed.
What
it.
about my man
son-
from,
yeah,
Yeah, that's what really need to be stats of
We got
information.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce's he ain't done enough
the
yet.
blacks don't.
He ain't done
they
enough
don't
yet.
fool with
Because of the
Travis
girl.
Kelce. Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't done enough
All it
yet.
takes is one.
Yeah,
Eminem?
but that ain't his fault.
Nah, Eminem.
And
No.
black, they don't fuck with
Nah,
him.
what about
It's hip hop culture don't receive
Man, they
Eminem like they
tripping,
supposed
bro.
to receive him.
Why they doing Slim Shady like
because
that, bro?
they say his shit it's not relevant today. Like
who's
it
the
don't.
coldest whites though? For real, who
That's,
are
I'm
they?
that's what I'm saying. Like you
Tommy
got
from
Tommy from Power.
Tommy from Power.
Definitely.
I don't
Gary
know.
Owens.
Gary
Nah,
Owens.
a lot of people don't like Gary Owens.
Because of the girl thing.
That's what I was
That's
saying.
all it takes.
But
He had a
that's
black
fucked
wife
up.
and they
Yeah,
divorced.
he messed off his queen.
But he probably still
That's not
messing
his
with
fault.
black women.
It don't matter. It's too late. You can't mess
That's
off
what I'm
one
saying.
of
I
our-
don't like that default though.
You can't mess off one of our queens, bro.
I ain't
Gary
cap-
Owens
I
walked
ain't
in right
caping for no
now.
white man over.
Oh, what about Dirk Nowitzki?
Dirk is black.
Dirk.
Dirk is black.
What about
He's not black, but he's accepted.
man.
He's black.
I'm saying that.
Dirk
Stop
is
Because
saying
his wife
black,
is
bro.
black. His wife
Yeah,
is
if
black.
Dirk
That's what I'm
walked
saying. That's
in-
why I said
If
his
Dirk
wife is
walked
black.
in here right now, you giving him the dap and the hug. Guaranteed.
It's somebody we missing that's like certified.
Vanilla Ice.
Nah.
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero.
I already said
Man,
Tyler
y'all
Hero.
is idiot. I'm not accepting none of these whites as black.
What's the other? what's-
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. Is he black?
Jack Harlow album
we're
tough,
not-
too.
Look, hold on. Let's be clear. We're not saying he's.
Okay,
they
you
saying
need
that.
one bucket now. You need one bucket.
Nigga, I
What they
told
gonna
you.
get?
I
Let's
told
see.
you.
Hold on. So we're watching KC gambling.
Ooh.
The Knicks need one bucket,
They got
and
it.
he got it.
Now you owe me $10.
He got it.
Let's go.
So
I told you.
So does Jerry Springer then count? He was invited to the cookout. Because a lot of people tried to parallel
crazy.
that we didn't even celebrate Kevin Samuels when he died.
Damn, we did, and people have ran with his, took off with his formula.
There's people in Houston right now that are doing Kevin Samuels formula.
Yeah, of course, yeah,
of course. And they probably if that's a hit or miss. If you ain't doing it right,
it's a real
thing.
They doing a funeral for him?
No, his format.
This format of which he.
Rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
All right.
So
What
Speaking
happened?
of titties,
Okay.
remember when they had that Too Hot for TV Jerry Springer shit? I definitely remember that shit.
Yeah, that was when Girls Gone Wild was popular.
yeah,
that was
Howard
before
Stern.
that.
No, it's all the same time.
No, it's not because they had VHS.
This is all the same time.
I remember watching shits on VHS.
These were VHS.
infomercials.
Everything was.
All these was infomercials.
Howard Stern had his shit. Jerry Springer had his. Girls Gone Wild had theirs. Like all that shit was VHS all around the same time.
So see, this is the type of shit that I was watching. You see what I'm saying?
We were watching it too.
But we also liked children's stuff.
Yeah, Street Sharks.
No, nigga ain't got time for that shit. I'm going out the house ducking bullets.
That's why you
think I
imagine
wanna
the
think
titties
about
right now. Like you
Tom
did too
and
much of
Jerry?
that.
Tom and Jerry.
Come on, folks.
You ain't watch Tom and Jerry, bro?
No, bro. All that, I still can't get over
What
that
about
shit.
Scooby Doo?
No, bro.
Damn.
You ain't watched an episode of Scooby Doo.
Bro, what?
Because it was nothing on. That's how we got on Scooby Doo. It was be nothing on. It was a block on Cartoon Network where it was like nothing on TV, and like I just got into Scooby Doo.
I don't think we had Cartoon Network, folks. We had like UPN and shit like that.
It came on UPN too.
Did it?
Yeah. Yes, it did. It came on UPN.
Bro, stats and we got a new stats and information.
He knows everything.
You don't know any our current stats and information. First off, they don't show up on time, bro. You ask them to go run an errand for like a small thing, they come back with like a case of stuff, and then they be like, "You owe me more money." Like that was your fault, bro. What are you doing? But nah, I appreciate them. So all right, Brian McKnight. I don't know what he did.
Stay on Jerry Springer real quick because we got stories for days for Jerry Springer. Like how did y'all?
I
How did
remember
y'all grow up with knowing? Like for me, I got to watch Jerry Springer because I'd be suspended from school, and I only had the TV with the pliers in my room.
Yeah, that shit only came on like 2.
So that's how I got on the Jenny. What's her name? Jenny Jones.
Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake used to.
Sally Jassy Raphael.
That's
RuPaul show.
And I ain't watched RuPaul show.
That was on too.
What was the lady name? It was another one. But and then Jerry Springer, of course. And I remember one of them for sure. Dude had he was dating a girl, and comes out she's transsexual. And so he didn't. The transsexual didn't tell him. And so the dude was like, he found out. She was like,
It'd be some bullshit.
he said, "Yeah, I'm a man." And then everybody like, "Oh!"
And his voice was just like that.
And then he said, "I'll try anything once." And then they just start kissing. Everybody went crazy. And then there was another one.
I watched that episode.
Nah, they were white. They were white. But that's what I'm saying. That was polar opposite. Because then
Jerry Springer episodes.
this happened with a black. Same thing. The dude wasn't supposed to look at the screen in the background. He looked at the screen because he never met her. He only talked to her online. And then so when he was talking, he was looking on the screen. They showing him looking at the screen. He like looking like, what the fuck? And so when he come out, he like, nah, man, you tripping. Like, you could have told me. And so the transsexual says, but I wanted you to experience me for me and love me. Nigga said, man, fuck you. And swung on him. I was like, yo, and then the transsexual started whooping his ass.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fucked up. He started whooping his ass.
Wow.
So that was the polar opposites of that shit. Like Jerry Springer was like one of the messiest people alive. And then what's crazy also is that Jerry Springer actually died on the same day as that white woman died that lied on Emmett Till.
Yeah,
and they said he
That's
went to go
crazy.
stir up some mess.
Yeah, they said that this is I had stats and information pull up something for us. They said the wildest Jerry Springer episode was one that said, "I'm happy I cut off my legs." This was in the 16th season where a 48-year-old wheelchair user decided at the age of 14 that she didn't want her legs anymore. I don't remember that episode.
She was white.
Of course. Yeah.
I seen one, the most bizarre.
Niggas running.
Yeah, we like the
Sound
shit.
about
The
white.
most bizarre I've
bikes
seen
and
on that
shit.
show in person was two little people fighting over another girl, another little person girl. And the one of the little people was bigger than the other one. The other one barely had arms and legs.
remember.
And the nigga was crawling. They started fighting, and the nigga was crawling like trying to headbutt him and shit. And the other one was beating. Hold on, the other one was beating his ass. And then when he beat his ass, and like I think he knocked him out or something. And he started stripping. He started like taking off. He had like a stripper pole, and it was like the most bizarre episode ever.
All his episodes.
And then the girl they was fighting over went with the dude that got his ass whooped.
to me, Maury
Took that.
is better than Jerry Springer because the paternity tests are the highlight of my day sometimes. Especially when a dude start whipping the nene after he found out that the baby wasn't his. Like that's hilarious.
Them cameramen that go follow him out when they run out.
Yeah,
that shit.
That's a job.
That shit. Those Murray and Jerry Springer, they created the compilation. You know, like because there'll be shows where they just have compilation of fighting.
Oh yeah,
Or like compilation of just
Yeah.
results,
Okay,
or
yeah.
like that shit was like must see TV, or like it was good see TV.
Jerry Springer had a spinoff.
with Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, Steve
Wilkos
that
got
was a
his own
dark ass
spinoff.
show.
Yeah,
Y'all ever
yeah.
watch that?
Nah, I ain't watched this shit, but I just
watched it
heard.
before.
I heard
Yeah.
some of the stuff.
Yeah, there'd be a pregnant woman, and then the dude was found guilty of like punching her in the stomach,
Where
that
did
type of
Dr.
shit.
Phil start? He was on
Oprah.
Oprah. He was on Oprah,
Yeah.
right?
And he wasn't even no real doctor.
Nah.
Yeah, they call me doctor.
It'd be like incest shit over.
Nah, I'm for real. They actually do.
Doctor what?
When I hoop. I'm serious though. That's what they call me.
Bro, we've known you for
I
multiple
vote with
years.
you.
I've never heard that before. I've never heard
All right,
anyone
when I
say, yo,
send
that's
y'all the
Dr.
proof,
Phil.
when I send y'all the proof, just don't.
Oh, you talking about in that league?
There you
they
go.
They do. Call. I heard them in the
Man.
announcement.
Yeah,
They
see?
be like Dr. Phil.
Is that
There
league
you
that
go.
y'all got beat by 40 on by the champions?
Man, we got beat by
Negative
45.
That's a real question. What are you
Man,
talking
them
about?
niggas got
Dr.
NBA
Phil clearly
players
didn't
on
have the right antidote that day. What was going on? Like, why you didn't score no points? And you let them come talk reckless on the pod. They came and talked about anybody who's 35 and
Yeah,
over.
they won again too.
They won again.
Hell yeah, they won again. They got some tough players though. For
They got some people who can hoop for real.
former NBA players. Yeah.
Well, then that's unfair.
Yeah, that's what I would be saying.
They should have got kneecapped like Nancy Kerrigan did.
Y'all niggas be
Tanya
saying
Harding.
it, man, this ain't fair.
Phil, do you D up or what? I ain't.
Do I D up?
Yeah, do you
What?
D up?
Nah, hold on. First of all,
Shit. Cause you be doing all, he be showing all this scoring
bro,
shit. I ain't never seen you get a steal.
But that's a
jump,
ridiculous
get on the
question.
loose
Just ask
ball.
if I play defense.
Yeah, like do you D up is like a
Yeah,
weird way,
I
bro.
D up, bro,
Like,
but not
I'm
for
talking
what you
about the
talking
star
about.
player.
nah, D up, bro.
Do I
Chill
D
out.
up?
Do you lock them niggas up? Like, man, y'all got
Do
me
you
fucked
lock
up.
them up? What are you
Hold on.
talking
First of
about, bro?
I don't, y'all niggas playing, but I'm asking you a question.
Well, first of all, I'm not like that physical, folks. I don't like to get all the niggas' space.
Cause you would piss me off. You be scoring all these. Nah, lock that nigga up now. Like, yeah.
Well, first of all, nobody go talk to me like shit.
3-and-D, goddamn.
You want this nigga to be like this?
I just want to like competitive.
Like, bro, I ain't
Stop
got
him
that
on the
much
other end.
energy. Man, hey, listen, man.
This
Bro,
a
he just-
35 plus
Yeah,
league.
this-
He just
We
started
on
wearing
our way.
tights,
We
bro.
about to die, folks.
He
You
just-
want nigga
he-
playing defense?
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
God damn.
But he just started wearing tights, bro. Let him get his shit together.
He want a nigga to die playing
Yeah.
defense so I
Yeah,
can
you-
say, I stopped you.
Yeah.
Give a fuck. Go to that bitch, folks. Shit. Oh, just don't let me get that motherfucker.
All right, what Brian McKnight do?
Yeah, what
So this dude, he is wilding because like one of the first tweets I saw today was, man, I didn't think I was gonna wake up to find out Brian McKnight is a piece of shit. Like this dude here, he got remarried and he just had another baby, but he been on social media like acting like his other kids just don't exist. He named his newest child Brian, but he already has a Brian Jr. And in his caption of his own post, he was like, giving you my name is like so heartfelt and, saying stuff like that. Like he don't have a whole nother son named Brian McKnight Jr. And then he posted the his new daughter that he married into. he posted her with a car. She's like college age, but he was like, being a girl dad, you made being a girl dad like so refreshing.
And he already has daughters.
So he got 2 daughters.
Yeah, man.
Like, and they like a grown age. So it's like, dog, this dude, he wildin'. Like, and somebody said, well, he already told y'all back in the 90s, he like going back to
at one.
It's like, God damn,
You ruined
bro.
my joke. I was sitting on it too. I was about to
Well, like, what's going on with
Okay,
folks?
okay, let me play devil's advocate. What if it's a devil's advocate, nigga?
Nah, you said
what if what if it's a Kurt Franklin situation?
I don't know.
And Kurt Franklin had a situation where his kids is a piece of shit, and they be talking shit.
They be talking down
and he
to
was
him
like,
and everything.
And his kid recorded him on the phone, like cussing at him, like, nigga, why
and
you
then
doing all this bullshit?
I remember.
Yeah. And then, but the people took Kurt Franklin's side because that's his son is 30 years old, and you bullshitting on me like I ain't take care of you for 30 years.
I hear you, but still, as a parent, like.
I feel that too.
You can't just like
we understand.
Like you can't just be like out here just
but
like
to JC's point, think about what even what's Master P's son name?
Romeo.
What Romeo tried to do.
I ain't feel that too. I ain't feel that either.
All publicly acting like, hey, my dad didn't do this or he don't have XYZ. Maybe Brian McKnight just like these kids ain't really. They ain't really doing what they supposed to be doing, are they not?
He did have a video before, like, all this came back out that he was like, they're grown now, such and such, blase. Mm-hmm. But it's still like, you just like really.
It's wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Just shitting on them. But it's like almost blatant.
But think about this though. You've got a son who's gonna be out of high school.
That's
soon.
what I'm
saying. Chances are you're starting a new family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At some point, you're gonna praise the new family differently than you'll praise your son that's
still
your son. But like, what I'm saying is it's gonna be different.
I mean, he's gonna be older, but I'm not gonna just be like, I'm not naming no junior. I'm not having no junior.
The junior thing is wild. The Brian McKnight Jr. is wild.
But like, I'm not gonna be like,
Gary Payton got like 4 juniors.
Yeah, Gary Payton the second got a Gary Payton Jr.
He's a junior, and it's all of them names Gary
Payton Jr.
But they're all from the same woman.
No, they're not.
Oh,
no,
Gary
Wildin'. He got like 4 juniors.
He should have wore a glove.
That's funny.
But I'm not gonna just be like, oh my gosh, you make me like a refreshing father.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's different like though. Like, see, when you're a young father. Those emotions are different when you're older. Like, think about, like, if you have a kid now, it's going to be different than it was when you were 18, 19. I can promise you. Because, my gap is 8 years. The way Stella is completely different than how Sophie was. I can tell y'all that for certain. Like, the relationship with my wife is even different than it was when we had Sophie.
Wow.
Like, so it is different. Now, I don't think Brian McKnight is doing the right thing by saying that, because publicly it looks weird. Mm-hmm. It looks slimy weird.
It looks very slimy.
But we don't know the relationship he got with their mother.
Exactly.
Like, maybe she like, you don't ever say my kids in public.
And all of his kids, if they grown,
the youngest is like 22, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who knows? Like, personally, my mom just told me a situation with a kid that went to church with us, and he's on Facebook talking about his parents. Wow. And I'm like, bro, I grew up with you. I know they took care of your ass. And you on his Facebook talking shit.
But you don't know you don't never know what's going on in someone's house.
Nah, exactly. I know. I'm just saying, I just know that if your parents are raising you,
he was clothed and fed.
That's what I'm saying.
But you don't know what happened.
Yo,
that's fine. When the doors closed.
I'm just saying it can go either. It can be tetered either way. Because
it just don't say nothing. Like, you ain't got to do all that.
That's the key.
You ain't got to do all that. Like you it's like you publicly disowning your kids by acknowledging the new ones. You ain't got to pull that. You just be happy that you got your kids and just go about your day. You ain't got to do all this other extra
some people,
stuff.
That's just maturity, or that's just
I did
not being petty.
When he first started, some of this people tried to make it a colorism thing too. because his new wife
is Hispanic
from like LA.
Yeah,
that's some bullshit.
Nah,
it's not.
I'm saying that's some. Yeah, like that's some bullshit. It comes with it. That's what I mean.
Because it's like all his other. I looked it up. All his other kids are darker.
Yeah, I looked it up too.
And then the new one, and then the girl that he was praising, all that.
There's a video of them. I remember watching a video back in the early 2000s of him playing basketball with his two sons, and they was like, "Then Brian McKnight can kind of hoop.
He's the best hooper out of all." Or no, Montel Jordan was.
Well, at that time, Montel Jordan was a hooper.
But who was better, Brian McKnight or Montel Jordan?
I mean, Brian McKnight was a hooper.
And that dude, I don't know if y'all remember him, but he from Dallas. Link. I know y'all remember him.
No, I don't remember no.
Link was cold too. He used to sing
Zelda,
that song, Give Me Some, I Really Want to Sex Your Body.
And I really want to sex you.
Yeah, him. Okay. Bro, he was cold too. He was like 6'7". He could hoop. We used to have some real hoopers that could sing and shit.
In the 90s?
Kelly could play. I played with Kelly.
Hey, that
lost your job already.
Kelly did a sold-out concert in jail.
That story about him hooping with a backpack on is the funniest story I ever heard in my life. Y'all ever seen that?
No.
A battle rapper hooped with that guy at LA Fitness, and he had all his people, his
around him,
all his people that does his business hooping on his team. They passed the ball to him every single time.
They could not shoot.
They could not shoot the ball.
That's what Drake did.
Huh?
Drake did that at his house.
And he hooped with a backpack on the whole game.
In his house.
That he won the championship.
And he won the championship. They had to continue to pass him the ball.
That's some cold shit, bro. I wish I could pull some shit off like that.
I ain't passing your whole ass.
You would get kicked out. You get kicked out. You know how cold you gotta be?
KC will have 20 assists, but I ain't passing your ass.
No, if he didn't pass it to me, getting his ass out of there. With security. They got beat him up too on the way out.
You keeping the ball away from Phil?
Everybody. If it's my league,
he gotta drop.
And I want to make sure that I'm getting a triple-double.
How you gonna get a triple-double?
Gotta be over 25.
Pass the ball.
I'm gonna pass it to y'all when y'all right at the layup. And if you miss, you getting out.
Could you imagine him creating his own shot?
Bro, I'm doing my game.
Man,
I'm doing my game like Squid Game.
This nigga triple threatened.
Y'all gonna be surprised, bro. I got some bounce.
And I believe that. I believe that too, LB.
Triple threat, the ground shakes.
I got some bounce, bro. And I got a jump.
He like number 0 for Space Jam.
I would not. Nah, that nigga was jumping from half court,
bro,
punching that up.
Hey, when I was big ass, no lie. This is not exaggeration. When I was younger, bro,
niggas was number 0.
I was taking off from the dots, like easy on people.
Time to play some basketball.
It's gonna be the orange one.
Yeah.
So how many of y'all are familiar with Mocha Fest?
Nah, I looked up into it.
No, but are you familiar with? I'm familiar with Mocha Fest that usually happens out of the country.
That sounds sexy.
What's that? It sounds sexy.
It's like a
Mocha Fest.
It's like a retreat for people to get together to engage in activities with people that you may otherwise not be able to engage with.
Man, that sounds like a swingers thing.
It's a retreat for people to get together to engage with others. Maybe swap
that ain't
fluids.
Sexy. That's nasty.
Maybe swap fluids, etc. Now they've decided to make more money.
He'll change his mind.
I'm giving y'all some game. Hear me out. Now to make more money, they decided they was going to do city tours.
For Mocha Fest?
For Mocha Fest. This used to be a thing where you had to go out of the country. Panama, Colombia, Brazil. It was never in the United States.
Okay.
But because niggas don't have passports or can't afford to get out of the country, they start doing a city tour.
Okay.
The first city tour that they did was Houston. And I think they need to shut it down.
Yesterday.
I think they need to shut it down. No, I would have never went to my own city.
Where did they host it at?
Wait.
I would never do anything like this in my own city.
He said I wouldn't even do it in my. He didn't say he wouldn't go.
I would go. Without question.
He said I would go in my own city.
I would never do this in my own city. But but the first one that they ever tried to tour is Houston. All right.
It's going down.
Bro, if you were at that, go to the clinic Monday.
They was out there meat sucking. I saw like one lady, was
full throat.
Like it was a 36-second.
It's on
clip.
Twitter?
No, Twitter. All these videos,
posted
bro.
on Twitter. Somebody posted on Twitter. It was like some lady with like a blonde fade, and like she looked white, but she had like a design in her head.
Yep.
And then she like passed out the dude meat to the next person.
Yeah.
And then the lady started doing it and she pushing her head. She pushed the dude body into her head. I was like, yo, these people are crazy.
I want to like Mocha Fest in out of the country makes sense.
Damn.
In Houston, yeah, that's New York. That's not Mocha.
They put up an episode of Power.
Yeah.
I be fucking on Power.
But let me explain to y'all.
Bullshit.
Destination tricking off is much better than doing it in your own city, because I recognize some people in those videos.
Damn.
And they need to be judged.
You're gonna be going to Randall's like, hey, man.
Yeah, bro, I saw you. Like,
go to Luby's
Bro,
and see that
where was
same
this at?
lady
At Clay
with the
or some
design.
shit?
this is at Sakai.
Sakai?
Sakai, I think.
Oh,
So you
that's
see that same lady with that blonde
dirty
with the
ass
design.
She can't go to work
at
no more.
Luby's, nigga.
If she goes to work, I'd be like, you
It was
was
a
giving
motherfucking
throat.
phone party and shit.
No, it's a Mocha Fest is like it's typically at like
they tripped out.
all inclusive resorts where you
looking
can be
at
like
this
nude
shit.
on the beach, etc. That's where it's usually
Type in Mocha Fest Houston on Twitter and you'll
Yeah,
see
you gonna
this
see a
shit.
bunch of nonsense.
You'll see
Nigga,
foam
y'all
and
loud.
cat.
Y'all are supposed to be watching the pod. What y'all doing?
Shit.
We saw all this, bro. What are you talking about? That's what
Nigga,
we're
I'm trying to give him a
They
code.
over there getting bricked up.
Yeah. Hey, brother, you see?
We
Man,
should
need to go to Mocha
And
Fest.
it's a white party. You supposed to wear white.
Well, no, it depends on the theme.
That's so the
hell?
semen can't be visual.
So my question is, Phil, we going to you first.
Hell
He got the white tights on.
Hold on.
Crazy.
Would
bro.
you have worn your tights, no shorts, at Mocha Fest? No
I
shorts.
wouldn't go to Mocha Fest.
Why not?
I
You
can't.
like a mocha.
You like them, but like that.
I
What
like
you talking
Mocha
about?
Frappuccino.
Would you go to the thing?
Nah, I'm not going to Mocha.
Would you go out of the country though, like Carnival?
Brother, I won't go nowhere but to the sanctuary of the Lord.
When we going on our
I'm going to
brother's
Carnival.
trip.
I'll go to Carnival anytime.
We gonna do a trip.
We should go. We got to do like
We ain't
Vegas.
going to
We gotta
no.
go like
we
Vegas.
ain't going to no Vegas.
We got to do light.
I'm tired
Vegas
of
or
that.
Miami.
I'm tired
Then.
of
I'm tired of Vegas.
Miami then.
Something like that. Yeah.
We can go Miami. Phil, can you go to Miami with us and, and enjoy the devil's nectar? Can you enjoy the devil's nectar in Miami?
around you, nigga.
Man, listen. What part of Miami we going to?
South Beach.
That's the devil's playground. Oh my God,
Saying the fountain blue like a motherfucker.
man, that's some bull. Hell, no. I'm definitely not going there.
If Mocha Fest is in
What's that
Miami,
bottom?
we should go.
The
We
bottom
should go
leg.
as
The
a
bottom leg.
I
podcast
got you.
to shoot content at Mocha Fest. We should have been to Mocha Fest here, to be honest, to shoot content.
Man, I don't think I would have been able to.
That
make
shit wild. Yeah.
I'm cool on
That's
Mocha
cool,
Fest.
yeah.
Forever.
But here, like,
I gotta see some action from it though.
go to Twitter.
Go to Twitter. It's on there.
Just type in
It's a
Mocha
whole
Fest
story
Houston.
of
Wow.
pussy eating and cock.
Damn.
Like I saw, like no, literally.
It's literally, go look at the shit.
Dude, he was doing it through the panties, and then like another
panties
video
came off.
later, it was a lady just going full throttle,
Yeah.
creaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, damn, they in public.
Yeah, I should have been there, yo.
Man, that shit going
now that I
down.
think about it, I should have been there.
He
Like
would
that.
just been looking. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't
he
have
did.
looked. I'd have been in the action. I'd have wore a full body condom.
Yeah.
And I'd have been in the action.
Yeah. They're doing it.
They're doing it.
They're doing it is one of my phrases. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah.
But
She's doing it really well.
Mocha.
Hey,
No
he
petite.
the type to fist bump the girl when
Oh,
she
hell
doing it. When she down there doing her thing.
Good job.
Good job.
Did y'all
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
the lady said about LP on YouTube in the comments?
On what?
From last episode.
On what part?
She was
So
saying,
when we was rating ourselves.
when she was saying, when we was talking about how we are, like trying to get a woman.
What'd she say?
Hold on, I'm about to go look.
Go look what she
What did I? What
All I
segment
know
was
is
that?
we laughed about when you said you turned into Casanova all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
shit
when
was
they-
funny.
oh, that
bro.
shit-
that
yeah.
shit is
That shit
hilarious.
is funny. See, I think her name is Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen, we trying to find you. Join the Patreon, Gwen.
LP sexy.
Join the Patreon,
Body
Gwen.
size, smart, and smile.
Chuck Willery.
No, he said Chuck Willery.
Hey,
Chuck
RP.
Foolery.
I see you.
Hey, RP Harry Belafonte. Didn't he just pass too?
Harry Belafonte.
Harry Belafonte.
Halle
Right?
Berry.
Harry Belafonte.
Harry Belafonte.
You scared me. I thought the nigga said Halle Berry.
I don't know why I just thought of that, but yeah.
Okay.
But he died though.
He did pass. He did pass.
Oh,
Yeah, he
like,
was
96?
Crazy.
I thought he was like 88 or something.
Nah, he was like
88 or
96. Come on,
one
man.
of the years.
Stats and information. What you doing, bro? Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on. We need a new stats and information, bro. Like he clearly sees us struggling for a date.
I didn't know y'all said.
Harry
He's over
Belafonte.
here yawning. Bro. What are we doing?
Y'all learned about him at TSU at some
They
point.
definitely didn't learn. They don't know anything.
God.
They don't know
What?
anything. TSU.
Died 5 days ago.
But how old is he, bro?
How old is he?
He died at 96.
Now,
96.
go to look him up. Like you should know him. You should. That's
It's too
history
late,
right
bro.
here.
This is a lost generation,
Yeah, he's
bro.
lost,
This is a
bro.
lost
I'm just
generation.
saying, y'all should really look up
This is a
on that.
lost generation.
Limbo song?
Huh? He was an actor, activist. He was I think
These
he wrote a
niggas
couple
want
books.
raises or bonuses.
They want bonus.
Bro.
they literally asked for bonuses before y'all
There's
got
certain
here.
black folks y'all should know about.
They don't even know us.
We gave a shout out to our listener. She received a shirt. She's still
Unstoppable Hope.
she's still looking for y'all job, which
Shout
is
out
irony because
to
she's
her.
blind.
Yeah, the blind and deaf one.
I ain't gonna
Yes.
lie. Okay, so LP, we got one of my clients. I guess he's gonna start doing a podcast here.
I don't know that.
I know. I'm gonna tell you after.
No,
but
okay.
he also told me, he's like, yeah, y'all's y'all TSU producers are pretty good. I was like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, they were pretty sharp.
No, they're not.
I was like, okay.
They're
I was like,
doing-
because I told him, I was like, that's crazy. Cause
that you do not have to worry
I said, which one? He's like, I don't remember his name, but yeah, they
That's
was.
a knife you do
I was
not
like,
have
alright.
to worry
What
about.
if he
You
was
get
talking
stabbed,
about
it's
what's the
like,
name?
what?
What's the other one name?
What you call him?
The one that give us problems.
Latif.
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 I thought you were talking about David Ruffin.
Latif, a wild boy.
All right. So let's just jump right into the NBA because I don't really know about those Woody McCain tweets. I don't know if they're real or not.
No, that's from his account.
I
What
don't
about
know
it?
if he followed through with only dating whites. I don't know if he really followed through.
Yeah,
It's just McCain. He
So
does
old,
shit.
You
He
know,
does.
sometimes
It's
people
just old, but it's like if somebody was like, man, them braids or dreads with no mustache look. That's a wild.
Hey, y'all
look.
seen that Whitney Houston on Netflix?
I didn't watch all of it.
Hulu.
I started it.
It's
but
on
I didn't watch it.
Netflix. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Is it good?
It's
My
real
wife
good.
said it was good.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to check that out. All right. Let's go NFL draft and then we'll go NBA.
Cool.
Go ahead and just
Go
let
ahead
this.
with the. I actually didn't like what Detroit did, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Detroit wasn't doing much of nothing, folks. Yeah, like they drafted Jerry Rice.
Who's your team?
I don't even watch football. I just watch
Jerry
listen to
Rice.
Troy Aikman.
said y'all act
I
like
listen-
y'all drafted Jerry
Say,
Rice.
first off, let me quick game on these
Man,
Neanderthals. So you got the first day, people are already upset because we traded back and drafted Jameer Gibbs. And then we got the linebacker. So now they not saying that they were terrible picks. They were upset because where we drafted them.
Yeah.
But then when you look at our full draft board, at least through the first 3 rounds, we got 5 of the top, I believe it was 5 of the top 48 prospects in the entire draft. So I don't understand why the positional draft or whatever, drafting the running back we wanted at 12 and the linebacker we wanted at 18.
At 12, it was just early. It was real early.
So really, if you think about it, they didn't want to touch Carter.
Yeah.
They didn't want to draft what's his name? Bijan Robinson. They didn't want to draft him at 6.
He tough.
So not only did we draft back and get another pick, but we got the running back that really fits us. And then when we traded DeAndre Swift, who was that? Robinson.
That's him?
No, nigga, you thinking of
no worry about it.
Yeah, the running back,
right.
Best, not
Right,
Best,
right.
Not, whatever.
I got
We traded DeAndre Swift. Robinson was 1,000-yard rusher, and he got traded for a 6th-round pick. We traded DeAndre Swift for a 4th-round pick. So that's a good ass come up, and he was on his last year of his deal, and he be getting hurt. So it was a
David
win-win.
Montgomery is still gonna be
exactly. We got Montgomery and Gibbs,
but
we're good.
So my thing in the NFL, at least, those teams that have the two backs, it never seems to work out. Never.
It worked out for us great last year.
Y'all
and
haven't won anything.
We came up. The only reason we lost, the only reason we didn't go to the playoffs first off, the only reason we did not go to the playoffs first off was because the refs in Seattle. It was a known fact that they said they shouldn't have won that game.
I got you, but you still haven't won anything though.
We not won anything, but we're on the way up. The trajectory is up. And as a Detroit Lions fan, I am perfectly fine with that.
I'll give you that then. I'll give you that. Because I was about to say, like, if I look at even what happened with Dallas, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
That Pollard Zeke thing, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Pollard was the better back.
That's because Pollard didn't get polished enough to be that second back like that until this year, and then he got hurt.
But
and then on that time, Zeke was already hurt on the decline.
But this is what I'm getting at. When you try to do that 2-back system, inevitably one of those guys is gonna fall off. You need one of them to be your workhorse. And I don't know if you need David. What didn't they just give him like a bigger deal?
They gave him 3 years, $18 million.
Yeah, come on, man. You can't. I don't think that's gonna work.
6 years. That's $6 million a deal.
The offensive scheme. If you're run heavy, you're gonna need a back like Derrick Henry. But like if you have 49ers offense, you can put any back there.
I don't know.
And then we still got Craig Reynolds. That's like he durable. And so we got a 3-back system, but not only that, outside of Jameson getting suspended for the first 6 games.
For what, betting? Who got suspended for gambling?
He got suspended for gambling.
Okay,
but he wasn't betting on the NFL. He was betting on college games at the facility.
Gotcha.
You can't bet on the facility.
Yeah, all of them was doing that?
No, some of them was betting on the actual games.
On their games.
Like on the NFL.
NFL games.
You can't bet on NFL games at all.
Yeah.
Oh, but hold on. You can't bet on your team games?
You can't bet on NFL at all.
You can't bet on NFL at all.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything NFL related, you cannot bet on.
So the Texans got CJ Stroud.
And Will Anderson.
I think Anderson's going to be a better player overall. I think he's like TJ Watt, JJ Watt, kind of similar to them. I don't know about CJ Stroud though. At Ohio State, have they really produced a great NFL quarterback?
I don't know, but I'm happy with the picks because Texans usually pick horribly.
They do.
They pick horribly. I don't know what CJ gonna turn out to be, but I'm proud of the Texans for actually doing the right thing. They did the right thing with that pick.
So the clout chase.
But I don't know any Ohio State quarterbacks here recently that have came in the league and made a difference.
I was really looking forward to Terrell Pryor being a good NFL quarterback.
Was he?
No. He turned to a receiver. Yeah.
But he was cold at receiver.
Does Burrow count? Burrow counts?
No. LSU, he cut his teeth.
He cut his teeth?
Yeah.
He didn't get good.
He didn't get good until LSU.
When he went to LSU.
There ain't nobody.
There ain't nobody. So every Ohio State guy that has came to the league, they changed positions or they end up in Canada.
Fields.
Oh, Fields.
What has Justin Fields done so far? The Bears, terrible. They got him running around looking crazy.
Damn,
but they just got him some receivers.
I love the Bears jersey.
True.
They got him some receivers. They did. But I still wish on his downfall.
I'm not wishing on nobody's downfall.
Not like as him getting hurt. But
division downfall.
Suck.
Yeah.
One was like Justin Fields, and then 2 that came out. There was like Troy Smith.
Troy Smith. No, he was a decent. He was a decent.
Troy Smith was
Dwayne
decent.
Haskins, rest in peace.
Yeah, straight up.
For sure.
Haskins, man.
But what I'm saying is like if you think about Ohio State's system, they're not really built for the quarterback to go to the NFL.
It's for the backs.
It's for the running backs and the receivers.
Receivers, yeah.
Like
And
OU,
DBs.
as much as OU never wins, those quarterbacks go to the league and start.
That's right.
They go to the league and start.
Why is that?
It's because their offense is built for quarterbacks.
Yeah. USC,
OU, Alabama. They just now started to get the
You would
guys.
think an Alabama quarterback would be fit for the NFL.
It just recently
because they do
started happening.
running and
But
throwing.
it just recently started getting happening.
Yeah.
What they're throwing to receivers that are like
The best
All
ever.
world.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
best
they
But
all
you
world.
still,
Nah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
throw
yeah.
it up there, pal.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
I could be back
Who
there.
was that? Who they had? The best receiver they had. Was
Julio
it,
Jones.
Julio, yeah.
They got everybody in
Every
Alabama.
receiver,
Everybody.
Yeah.
Just throw it up there. They gonna catch it.
Them Alabama receivers are insane.
Yeah, man, you dealing with world class speed.
So we're gonna talk a little NBA. We pulled stats and information in because he is a sports correspondent.
Nigga, it's one game.
I don't
you
care.
cannot just be like this shit after one game
He
because then
deserves it.
you're gonna
Thank
make
you,
him
Casey.
look great again.
He
Thank you,
deserves
Casey.
it. He deserves it.
No. But you should rephrase
He
what you're
said-
saying about
he
him.
said they gonna run through the West.
They're going through the West.
Even the
No,
damn
not through
Lakers.
the West. He said run through the West. To me, that's like
Who?
What are you saying
Phoenix.
about him?
It's too early. You got to do this when it's like 3-1 or even like 2-2 or even like a game 7. This is understandable. Like after nobody's gonna go undefeated throughout the playoffs. Even the Lakers lost a game.
Yeah, the 2001 Lakers.
They lost a game.
They lost to Iverson.
So that statement is not
run through.
As-
To me means at least 15-1.
What?
no. That's not.
Nah, not as a four seed.
If you
Not as a
run
four seed. Not as a four seed.
run through in modern times is winning in game 5s.
Gentlemen sweeps.
Gentlemen sweeps
You too
every
smart
time.
for that. Like if they lose 0-2, then I can hear your argument. But like down the first game, like this, their home team. They're the home team at home.
So
in
we talking
Denver.
about Phoenix,
Phoenix,
and
correct.
Portland.
I don't think Phoenix get past Denver.
Yeah, I don't
see
either.
that. I don't see it.
I don't
mean,
see
I
Phoenix
just.
beating them.
But that's a toss up.
Defend yourself.
I just think, like, come on now. The last 2-3 weeks of the regular season, Denver didn't look the best. I mean, you could say they did they thing in the first round, but like, it's Kevin Durant. Like, I don't understand what's so hard to understand. Like, it's Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, and these dudes is averaging 40 apiece. Well, not averaging, but they out here putting up 40
put
apiece.
30.
Yeah, at any given moment. I just don't think that nobody could combat that. Now, you can't say they have a deeper bench, which is true, and they got playoff Murray along with Jokic. But this is Kevin Durant. Once again, he's been here. He's seen this. And this is the same core that went to a finals 2 years ago in Phoenix without Mikal Bridges and Cameron Johnson. But you added Kevin Durant in the process.
That's understandable.
Listen, I'll let Kevin Durant talk. Listen, bro ain't did a bitch ass thing.
This man is averaging
since
like
Golden State, bro.
Nah,
Besides
I mean,
that one series he
been
had
hooping.
with Milwaukee.
He been
bro.
hooping, bro.
what team
I'm
has
not
he had?
saying he don't be hooping.
Yeah.
But all this
feel
thinking
you.
Kevin Durant is gonna carry you somewhere,
No.
it's not happening.
You just don't. Kevin Durant for you, he's not gonna close the deal.
It ain't about.
That's
him
what you're
closing.
arguing.
He'll close the deal.
No, he won't.
I'm saying to you, he's not gonna carry you nowhere.
He's gonna score.
But the whole
and that's it.
But that's carrying. That could be
I'm
carrying.
not saying. Listen, he's not going to carry them nowhere. He can carry you.
That's what I'm saying. Your argument is he's not closing the deal. He's not winning.
Yeah,
but
he's not dragging nobody
get
to
you
the
there.
finals.
He's gonna do what he's supposed to do.
he doesn't have to carry them.
Listen, man.
They showed that the first
Like
series.
when LeBron loses, when LeBron loses a finals, he gets you to the position to where you need to be as a individual player. Points, assists, rebounds, like he does what he's supposed to do, and nobody bats an eye when he loses. Now you can't be like that with Kevin Durant if he out here hooping.
I'm not like that with bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you what's a fact. What has he done since he won those championships at Golden State?
What team has he had? In Brooklyn, they were
that's just a
injury
devil's
plagued,
advocate response
and he
to
still
what you're
took
saying.
Milwaukee to 7 games the same year that they won the finals. Had his toe not been on the line, they would have advanced past
Man, that
Milwaukee.
argument is stale.
No, it's not.
At the end of the day,
And that's
at the
factual.
end of the
What has he
day-
had? He had
at
a
the
Kyrie
end of the
Irving?
day, if they down 0-2, then his argument is it valid. after one game, I'm not giving none of you idiots y'all validation on whatever y'all
but
arguments
when you say
are.
run through the West, to me, that's
they
15
first
and
round,
1.
right?
No, they gentlemen sweep.
They gentlemen sweep them.
Okay. I mean, you gentlemen sweep everybody. You good. I mean, that's what the 2020 Lakers did.
They're not going to gentlemen sweep.
They 4-1 everybody, huh?
No, they only lost one game.
I got them taking Denver down at 6. I'm
talking about 2020.
Lakers. The bubble?
No,
they like
4-1.
No, they won everybody.
They lost. They lost a few times. They went to game 6s.
They went to game 6
with Miami too.
They went to game 6s. They won a couple game 6s.
They went to game 6 against Denver and game 6 in Miami.
15-1 was Golden State because Cleveland beat them one game when Kevin Durant was there in 2017.
No, they went to 7 with the Rockets.
No, that was 2016.
No,
the second year they were better, right?
with Durant.
Yeah, that was 17.
They went to 7 with the Rockets.
Yes.
Chris Paul got hurt.
Yeah, he was in Golden State. In Golden State.
Yeah, Chris Paul got hurt. You're right.
And that's when they went 0 for whatever. The Rockets.
The only team to do that shit was
the Lakers.
The Lakers.
Yeah, they went 0 for they shooting all them threes. That was that game, right?
Yeah.
0 for 27.
Yeah.
We was at a pool party watching that shit. I remember 27. That.
It was going down at that.
Oh, that pool.
Our TV is frozen. I want to get some picks.
Hold on. Can we talk about LeBron and the Memphis?
That's what I'm about to go to.
My bad. Cause you said picks.
Yeah, but I was about to say LeBron closed out Memphis. We'll get into some picks. Do we think that they beat Golden State or Sacramento? And then, of course, we can wrap up what Dylan Brooks was doing with Bron.
I told y'all who I got winning the finals.
You said Lakers still. And you ain't changing.
I did.
Why would you say that?
Even if they play Boston.
I said...
Say what you said.
Trade deadline.
Let me ask you.
I said during the trade deadline, they are a trade away.
And you said Vanderbilt was making a difference.
And I said they are a trade away. They get the pieces. They can go far. They are trade away. And at the time, because it was spoken, I thought it was going to be Zach Levine and the point guard, Kobe White. But then these pieces came, and it's still the same effect. They were some pieces away from being a complete team.
Vanderbilt is unfair to me.
So, okay, you made that prediction before the playoffs. Now that you're seeing how they're playing, what is your new narrative?
The same
I'm saying because they didn't get the picks that you said.
But that's what I'm saying. They got even better. They got 3 pieces. They got
four.
So when they go
4.
Rui, Japanese Jordan, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Vando.
And then they got Mo Bamba, who they don't even use. But if in the case that they got to use him for Denver, he another body.
6 fouls.
And he a blocker.
And he a blocker.
You gonna throw your boy in there, Adrian? What's his name? The toxic nigga.
Adrian.
What's his name? That nigga they just picked up. The center.
Tristan Thompson.
He's a sideline dude. He's a locker room guy. He's a locker room guy. He's a clap up nigga. Clap it up. Clap it up.
They make doing this.
He better not ever play.
I don't even know his number.
Yeah, exactly.
I think LeBron. I think we're watching LeBron tap into his brain.
LeBron is the old. He's old now.
I'm talking about
old as shit.
He the old head at LA Fitness who know how to pick the people.
It looks old too now.
Like you'll see all the athletic dudes that's hooping, and then he be like, "Nah, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab him," and then they just running the floor. You wondering like how the hell are they running the floor? And he just know how to.
Isn't that genius? Because he's still dropping 25 a game.
But hold on, let me go to sports and information because you lost your stats job. You out of here for looking up shit. Does Bron look old to you?
Yeah, definitely. He's not the same Bron no more. But it shows. But he can still go out there. He can still. It's hard to explain.
Xavier Tillman shouldn't have been able to guard Bron.
But he was still putting up 20.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
LeBron would have gave it 5 years ago.
He'd have gave
Xavier Tillman 40.
Think about it like this. What was dude named the karate guy?
My man that had the tats all in.
Yes.
Yeah, Miami.
He played in Miami.
No.
Black dude.
Black dude.
He got braids and shit.
James Johnson.
James Johnson. When James Johnson was at the Bulls, he's like a Tillman type build.
Yeah.
LeBron killed that man.
Giving him 40.
He was giving that man 40.
Well, it was 20.
That was 2010.
That's different now, bro.
No, but even like that's a testament to LeBron.
Yeah.
Even at 38, the same build type of person that was guarding him 8 years ago, he is still killing.
Yeah.
Like Tillman played his ass off
But
this
not
whole
killing
series.
like he should.
He was playing his ass off this entire series.
And
like
Dylan
Tillman
Brooks,
props.
bro. This is for you, brother.
He's the idiot of the decade.
Bro, I don't know. You didn't help your team at all.
He didn't help
He
himself.
didn't help himself. He might be out the league.
That's
Exactly.
crazy, right? Like, what was he thinking?
Somebody said you better start gearing up on your Asian.
I need to
No, he
your
might be gonna be playing for the Guangdong
shit.
Tigers.
He better start learning Mandarin.
Yeah.
Shit.
You was just
already in
way too
Cancun.
cocky, bro.
What is wrong with him?
He's already in. Somebody already got a video of him in Cancun
Yeah. Damn, he be on that
on the
Twitter
beach.
shit.
On the beach.
Yep.
I think Dylan Brooks is doing himself a disservice, like y'all said.
He's over.
With a chick that don't know anything about what's going on in the NBA finals, she don't know nothing. He
Other than that,
he just flew out.
Yeah, like that's what she knew. He had enough bread to fly you out. But my thing with him is, bro, like you gotta prove stuff before you can be Draymond and Dennis Rodman. You gotta win before you can do that.
Yeah.
Bro. And
He
I
had a
like
whole
Dylan
article.
Brooks too. Though.
But that's
He had
who
a
he
whole
is for that
article.
team. So he has to embody that role.
You have to win.
You gotta take
You
it
gotta
easy.
win.
Draymond Green is brilliant and smart, and he knows how to play the game. Dennis Rodman was smart as hell.
Yeah.
Despite what people may think about him.
Rasheed Wallace was a winner.
Rasheed Wallace is not in that category.
But he kind of did.
No, he kind of did some of that. He kind of did some
He
of
had
that.
the text and stuff, but he was a bucket.
Yeah.
He was a bucket, but he was that.
He was.
But he was
kinda
still
like
that, though.
Huh?
He was still that,
No,
though.
he that, but he was a bucket.
Gary Payton was that.
No.
Yes, he was.
No. What do
Rasheed
you
Wallace
mean?
had a bag.
No. Gary Payton was a goddamn.
He was talking shit,
pest.
too.
But he wasn't like Draymond text and all that shit.
Who is Dylan? Is Dylan Brooks trying to cosplay Draymond?
That's exactly what
Yeah.
he is.
Is that what he's doing?
Yes, but he's not doing it good because he can't.
You gotta
he can't-
affect the team. Yeah.
He can't like direct traffic on both sides of the ball like
Yeah.
Draymond.
No, not at all.
Draymond literally runs the floor as a point guard for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Hence why I don't put Steph Curry like as a true point guard.
Yeah.
Because Draymond throughout all of his success has always been that staple. He's always been the common. Even with Mark Jackson,
You're right.
He was always
Because
playing
when they dropped
on the ball.
What was the white dude they had?
David Lee. When he took David Lee's spot,
bro, yeah, that changed the
that's
game.
when Steph Curry skyrocketed. People don't want to give him that credit.
No,
but that's
I
fine.
do.
Basketball IQ. Hold on,
Okay.
we'll show it.
Yeah.
When Draymond started in front of David Lee, that whole offense skyrocketed.
It took off. Yeah.
And then with Dennis Rodman, he was such like you could put him on anybody.
Yeah.
Pick and roll situations, holding Alonzo Mourning, holding Shaq. He could do everything on the defensive side, but Draymond could do that on the defensive side as well. Now, is he slowed down?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he
But-
can't shoot no more.
But he's still directing shit. And it's obvious.
One more point. He hasn't perfected his narrative of the game yet. Dennis Rodman was in Detroit.
He won't get a chance.
I'm just saying, Dennis Rodman was in Detroit, and he perfected that role there before he got to the Bulls, and he couldn't do nothing with him.
Right.
Motherfucking San Antonio.
Right. But he was finding himself in San Antonio.
He
That's when he
was.
got the whole colored hair
It was
shit.
like one game he had no points and 29 rebounds.
saw that.
Right.
Yeah.
Finding
Shit is
himself.
crazy.
Dylan Brooks has not found himself yet. He got good defense. I watched him. That man got a good defense, but he hasn't perfected
can play.
his role on the team.
But he's a starter
and
in
his
the
role.
NBA.
That's
Hold on,
fine.
that's
But
what
you
I'm
still
saying,
haven't perfected it.
Bro, if you're a starter in the NBA.
My man. What's my man name? What's my man?
Andre Roberson was a starter.
Andre Roberson used to
was
give you
good
one
at
of
defense.
He was
good at
shitty on the
defense.
offensive end.
Yeah.
But he wasn't talking shit either.
He was not.
No,
so,
he was.
so Andre Roberson never hurt his team.
What's
other
my
than
man
not being
name?
Okay, I got a
Before I
question.
lose my mind.
Do we have the same conversation that we're having about Dylan Brooks right now if it was Draymond Green without the Golden State Warriors?
Let me tell you what.
without winning.
Possibly.
The
He'd still
downfall,
be
the downfall of Dylan Brooks was the trajectory up of Desmond Bain. People act like Dylan Brooks was averaging almost 19 a game at one point.
Yeah, but not threes though. That's what they need
in
him
the
now.
season, he finished the season. I just looked it up at 18.4 per game.
Yeah.
And that was after, I believe, Desmond Bane's rookie or second year. And then when Dillon Brooks got hurt, Desmond Bane started climbing up and Dillon Brooks started going down and his role changed. Yeah. And now he looked like he don't know how to score a bucket like he used to. And then on defense, he do so much chirping that when he does get his ass busted, it don't look good.
I mean, Desmond Bane is the better player, though.
For sure.
Between them two. Yeah. I think Desmond, to be honest, if Ja wasn't so athletic, Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson probably should be the focal point of that team.
Now you on crack.
Nah, bro. Like,
I mean,
if we being out, Ja can't shoot.
Desmond Bane is built.
Ja can't shoot.
Weird.
Yeah. He built like a quarterback.
He built like that little dude from Martin with the nunchucks.
Yeah. It's funny.
If we being honest about Memphis, bro, Ja is incredible.
He is.
But the team really should run that pick and roll, that elbow line, or that elbow, pin down with Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson.
What really messed them up is Steven Adams was hurt.
We know that.
And Brandon Clark got hurt.
Brandon Clark didn't even matter. Steven Adams led league rebounds.
Brandon Clark.
No,
Brandon
Clark matters.
No. Clark matters.
He matters. I forgot about that.
More than Steven Adams.
Does he matter enough to get them more wins in that series? No. He doesn't matter that much.
Clark was a spark.
He was a 3 guy. He could play defense.
I get that.
I forgot about him.
That was the main thing. If both of them are in the game,
they probably win the series.
They win the series.
Hell no.
No, I think they do win the series. Oh, you crazy.
Against the Lakers?
Yes.
LeBron.
I think if
LeBron would have went to another level.
Even if Steven Adams would have played, I think that Memphis had a chance.
Adams would have made it harder, but I still got LA coming out.
But check this out though. Did y'all see how AD dominated the game without scoring? It was like one of those masterpieces like he did in the NCAA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did that. That's what he do.
His blocks
he know how to do that.
Dominated the game.
Yeah.
Like it's incredible.
That block on Ja was insane. From the back, he grabbed my man. I thought he took his head off. But it was the ball.
That nigga just snatched the ball.
And not only did he snatch it, he was able to throw the outlet pass.
Yeah. LeBron, let me say this real quick. LeBron knows how to deactivate a Showtime guard. He did that shit with Derrick Rose. He did that shit with
that was when he was young.
What you mean?
He ain't guarding.
He knows the template though.
Vanderbilt is that guy now.
He can do that without guarding him though.
Nah, you giving him too much praise.
I can do it. Yes, we can.
Giving him too much praise.
Why not?
Nah, he ain't jumping out on Ja.
No, he wasn't doing that.
He don't have to.
Nah, he did a good job. He did a good job on Jaren Jackson.
Like
now
he's,
but you're saying he can understand that.
Now he's guarding like post and big and stuff. He isolated Jaren Jackson at times. Tillman got hot. He shut that off. But Ja, no, he can't stick around with Ja.
I'm not saying him as him guarding him. I'm talking about him galvanizing his team to neutralize a Ja
too
Morant.
much credit. Like I'm not giving him that.
I can give him that.
I ain't giving him that. But I was gonna say back to AD. I remember one play in particular. He got the ball in his hand fully extended and then just like put it back.
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that shit was wild. Like he was literally, bro. He was guarded down and he just grabbed that.
Why can't AD do that every game?
Because he gets sneezed and he break his vertebrae.
Yeah. He gonna turn up as the playoffs go on. He gonna get better and better.
Because I think if that AD, you're not beating the Lakers.
Nah,
that's gonna be tough.
You're not beating them with that AD,
especially if he hitting mid-range shots.
No, just the defense.
He gonna hit them hoes regardless. But
you're not beating them, bro. Yeah. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know how Austin Reeves got this cold.
He tough.
Feel handy.
He tough, man.
Yeah,
bro. Austin Reeves doesn't turn into a legit.
He want the contact now.
Yes, it's crazy.
Feel handy.
Hold on. Schroeder too, bro. He tough, bro.
But Schroeder playing defense now too.
He been. I mean, that's
his calling card now.
If you get D'Lo like hooping like he did game 6,
or even you just need like 20 from D'Lo.
Man, I love D'Lo, bro.
Wait, hold on.
I love
that boy game easy, bro.
With D'Lo,
that boy
game is easy, bro. The game, he makes the game come to him when he wants to.
No doubt.
When it wants to come to him.
D'Lo nice,
He's nice, bro. He play on the perimeter.
But I don't think
I don't
think the Lakers could beat Boston.
I do.
Because what I saw from Jaylen Brown, we was talking about this before the pod. First off, I didn't realize Jaylen Brown was that big.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't, bro.
Trae Young giving them scared them boys.
No, but that's because Trae Young's shooting from 40 feet.
But he's scary.
The Lakers ain't got nobody that's doing that.
We got bodies. We got bodies to throw at Jason Tatum and what's in.
I'm not even worried about Tatum. Actually, I don't even know if Tatum is the best player on their team no more.
Well, now you tripping.
But that don't. Hey man,
hold on. I think it's Jaylen Brown.
We went to the Rockets game.
I think it's Jaylen Brown, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Jaylen Brown.
That's a problem I want as a team. Like, if I can have someone that's questioning if my top player is the top player, then we are good. Man. But against the Lakers, it's gonna be a hard problem for them because they don't have like the post players no more.
Nah,
like Williams.
They got Grant Williams and
Williams is hurt
and Time Lord.
Horford is old.
It's Time Lord.
Other Williams. That's what they call him.
Oh yeah,
other Williams.
Horford is hurt. He's just old.
He's old. And he's 39.
And so LA has it to where they got like a depth. I ain't gonna look past it like that's automatically the finals.
But if it is,
I'm saying LA got either Golden State or Sacramento. Sacramento, they beat because they young.
Yeah, they young.
And they gonna get them back for the regular season. The Golden State, they get them because they ain't got they have no, like, they shouldn't get past Sacramento.
Yeah, Looney is not going to average 28 rebounds like he is right
that
now.
boy hooping.
But he's not going to do that against the Lakers.
And if you look at the looks at Sabonis, I don't know what it is about NBA players that can't use their offhand, which is wild to me. Because Sabonis, if he goes over his left shoulder and shoot a right-handed layup, he averaging 29, 30 a game.
But if he go the other way,
he would not do it. He play AD like that.
Why
it's
you
a
don't
wrap.
like to shoot the ball?
He act like he don't have a right hand.
He got a nice little stroke.
They've been beating his ass up this series.
He got a black eye right now.
Fox is the most impressive basketball player playing right now.
I just spoke with his trainer the other day.
He's running around with Steph Curry for 40+ minutes, chasing him off screens, and still giving 30 a game.
Broken finger.
Did I tell y'all when I used to help with Fox and Carson Edwards' AAU team?
Yeah, you told us
the first time I lived here,
bro.
And I'll never forget. I will never forget this day in my life. They were like 12, and slapping the backboard on their layups.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Who the fuck are these two little niggas?"
Yeah.
Cold, dog.
And then Fox got taller. Carson never got any bigger. But Carson still made the league.
Yeah.
He's the Purdue all-time lead scorer.
That performance he put on in the tournament,
but he just never got any taller. If Carson would have been the size of Fox, he'd have been the same.
And Fox ain't have no promise like that. They took him because he was cold in high school.
Kentucky.
I know.
Fox been a dog. I'm talking about all the way back to them Lonzo Ball
I
days.
saw him in
Listen
person.
to what I'm saying. You had Alonzo Ball. When he took over that game against him in that tournament, that's what his upside went up.
He killed Lonzo.
He killed Lonzo.
He been balling.
He's been balling. But
coming out of high school,
his stock went up when he gave him buckets.
Been that dude.
That's what I think. He's been that dude. I'm just saying.
He been that dude.
Like even when he got,
I know this.
When
I'm
he
just
got
saying,
to Kentucky, he was already a top 10 pick. And then when he just did that in the tournament, he just made him a top 5
whatever
pick.
their team was, I can't remember the name, Houston Hoops or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was Hoops.
When they went to Orlando and they won every game by like 20 points, it was like Carson Edwards, De'Aaron Fox, and they had one other guy who didn't make it to the league. But they had like 3 guys.
Them 2 right there is enough.
Bro, it was
Fox
insane,
bullshit
bro.
in high school.
Then before we get off that, I want to go into, I like when the Knicks win games. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, they lost today.
Well,
I'm just saying they lost today, but I like when them niggas be in the street going wild. That shit is, I like watching them videos.
The NBA is better with the Lakers in New York.
Right.
It's better with the markets. You need LA,
you need the big markets.
New York, Chicago,
Definitely.
Miami, and if you lucky, you'll get one of these teams near the Bay Area. Because Sacramento can be good.
Yeah.
But it's better if Golden State is good.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just the deal. We don't really give a fuck about Dallas and Houston, bro.
Yeah.
I hate to say that.
That's a lie.
These markets do not pull money in for the NBA.
No.
Shit, All-Star game, All-Star weekend.
Yeah, but that's because this is the city. They don't care about the teams here, bro. The teams are the coast. I'm telling you.
We have to, this is what he's saying. We have to, like just say the NCAA tournament. If certain teams don't make the Final Four, the city don't make money.
Correct.
Right, it looked bland.
It looked bland as hell.
I train a guy. He's one of the. He's a real estate.
Training everybody,
I promise
bro.
you, he's a real estate mogul. Like this guy's got millions of dollars. But he told me, he's like, man, fuck that Final Four. They ain't bring no money to the city.
It didn't.
Yeah, I remember you
because you got San Diego State. They ain't even got a big alumni base.
They wanted like Kansas State. They wanted
if
that's what I'm saying. Texas, like the Texas brings money. So it's just like what he's saying about if our market goes to the NBA Finals or whatever. Like it ain't like if the Knicks go. You know what I'm saying? Or if go to state.
If the Knicks make the finals,
that's what I'm saying.
If the finals is Knicks Lakers,
hell no.
Oh my God,
there'll be a murder after one of the games. Maybe after each. That'll be live. There will be a homicide after the games. Bro.
That would be
like because I don't know if the NBA can handle Knicks Lakers. I don't know if they can handle Knicks Boston. If I'm being honest, or I'm sorry, Lakers Boston.
They can't.
They've done that plenty of times though.
No, but it's different now. They haven't done it since like the Perk team.
80s.
The Perk. No.
Oh, what 90s?
Since the Perk and KG team.
Perk
and KG.
2000.
Yeah.
Take the hat off. Somebody boo this man.
For some Lakers.
It was what, 2009, 2009, 2010,
09,
2010, 2011. They went back to back. They went back to back.
9 and 10.
No, 08 and 2010. There was a year apart.
Who won in 9? Who won in 9?
Was 2010 Orlando then?
It was 09 and 10.
Back to back.
And then Dallas won in 11. It was 9 and 10 that the Lakers won back to back. Bet.
Oh, no. I
It was 9 and 10.
But I'm saying they didn't play back to back.
Who?
Boston and LA.
No, they did
The
not.
first time, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The first time they won in 08.
And then they played Orlando.
And then they won in 2010.
2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
One other thing we floating over, I said the Knicks. Jimmy Butler. We was all wrong. The
It was
fuck?
all wrong.
I was wrong.
I
for sure.
apologize.
I apologize. to
Jimmy
Jimmy.
Butler, that guy.
As loud as I was.
I
apologize.
apologize to Tom Ball's
Well,
greatest.
how could we forget about a guy like Jimmy
It
Butler?
wasn't about him. It was just
It was about
about
the Heat.
It was about the Heat.
Yeah, we thought they
No,
sucked.
but Jimmy Butler
They do
is him.
suck.
I know he is.
I ain't
You can
knocking
have
him.
Jimmy Butler on a Minnesota team, and he can take you somewhere.
I ain't knocking him.
I'm not knocking him no more either. He
My
tough.
man got me on that over today. Shout out Jimmy. Himmy.
I personally want Miami to win.
Jimmy Buckets.
I want Miami to win now
Yeah.
because I want Philadelphia to have a chance. If they beat Boston, I think Embiid needs to be in the finals.
Embiid not going.
But Embiid hurt.
He not beating
and
Boston.
they think it's worse than an LCL.
He
tier.
might be out the
They
series.
doubtful for game 1.
He should have been wearing them tights Phil got on. I mean, look, that's episode 243 of the Pour Horsemen. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We planning some events. May 19th through the 21st, we'll probably do something live.
Oh, okay.
May 5th for
Cinco de Mayo. We will be posting the flyer whenever we get it.
Whenever we get it,
But
pull up on us.
we will be out and about. I believe it's called Eden. I got to get all the information again, but we will be having happy hour there on Friday.
Yeah, pull up with
and
us
we'll
on
be
the happy
live
hour.
hosting it. So pull up on us if you're in Houston. You know what I'm talking about. And yeah,
And make sure you go get your Phil. Where can I get the tights? Where can I get the tights, brother? We need to know.
Oh shit, bro.
That's episode 243, man. We out.